7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
You'll never have the sacred stone.
Oh, this you crazy mother.
All right. What's up, everybody? And welcome to another Wednesday with me, Karim. If you can hear me, say yes in the chat, so that I know that everything is okay and we can get started. So there we go. Judith says yes. Everybody's saying yes. Cool. All right. So hello and welcome, everyone. Welcome to another Smart English class with me, Karim. Today is Wednesday, what is today? Today is Wednesday, the 23rd of May, 2018, and we are streaming from the beautiful city of Vancouver in Canada, and the weather is actually pretty nice today. It's actually quite shocking. Shouldn't be shocking really, but you know, with Vancouver weather, you never know. So I'm happy about that. The weather is really good today, and it's a nice sunny day, and it's actually a little bit hot, which is pretty cool when that happens in Vancouver. So let me give a quick hello and shout out to everyone in the chat. I see a lot of people in the chat today. How many people do we have today? Dun, 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 dun. What's going on? Let's see who's here. All right. So, who do we have? We have Lolly. We have Cobra. Hello, Cobra. Welcome to the class. Cobra is a new student, I think, today. Hopefully, she'll like the class and she'll come back again next week. Costas is also here. Hello, Costas. Nihal is here. Hi, Nihal. Clinera Varela is here. Faraway is here. A lot of new names this week, which is always very nice to have. Gosia is here. Marzia Lithi is here. Hello, Lithi, and welcome to the class. Thank you so much for coming. Judith, of course, is here. Huda is here. Gertrudis is here. Silvio is also here. Rosa, of course, my OG, is here as usual. Nihal is here. Jose is here. Ooh, there's lots of people. That is so cool. I love it when there's a lot of people in the class. Edgard is also here. Hello, Edgard, and thank you for coming back again this week. Summer is here. Summer, is that you? Yeah, that is you. I think you changed your profile picture, so it looks a little different. But Summer is here as usual. Tolgi Yadios is also here. Who else do we have? I think that's pretty much everyone so far. We also have Asadullah Rumi from Bangladesh. Hello, Asadullah. Lithi is also from Bangladesh. I think she said earlier in the chat. And Jacqueline, hello Jacqueline, welcome to the class. Thank you for coming. Sorry. We have Ahmed Al Fatimi. Hello Ahmed, welcome to the class. Ahmed, if you can do me a favor, if you can write your name in English so that everybody else in the chat, if they want to talk to you, they know what to call you. That would be great. So yeah, if you guys can change your names to English, it'll make it easier for everyone. Easy Math is back again this week. Hello Easy Math. Very nice to have you back. Easy Math. Yes, that's me with the new profile pic. Yeah, see, that was Summer. Nauruz is also here. Hello, Nauruz. Thank you for coming. Lots of people. I think some people are also coming into the class right now, which is good. Huda, are you reading Arabic? I have that ability. Yes, I have the ability to read Arabic. You can't see behind me; it's just a blue screen. Yeah, I know. That's the new smart thingy-majingy. They want me to be bigger and in your faces more than the screen behind me. But don't worry. If I need to show you something, I'll show it to you. But this is part of the new things we're trying here at Smrt. So don't worry. It's supposed to be a blue screen at the moment. You're not supposed to be seeing anything behind me right now. And Gosia is here. Did I say Gosia? I don't know, but hello Gosia, and welcome to the class. All right. So let me do my intro, and then we'll get to today's lesson. Today's lesson is a little bit different. So because I'm still not 100% with this new system and everything, so I thought that I would do something a little bit more fun instead of more academic-y, so that. Dumua Maher, hello Dumua. I am very well, thank you. Thank you for coming to the class, Dumua. So I thought I'd do something a little bit more fun with you guys this week. So it's not too serious, and I don't have to be focusing too much on what I'm saying and what I'm doing at the same time. So what are we doing? We're going to be doing cheesy jokes or corny jokes. So basically, I'm going to show you some cheesy jokes or corny jokes, and I'll get back to that in a second, right? I'm gonna go and explain the jokes and everything, and we're gonna obviously talk, which is going to probably include a little bit of vocabulary, a little bit of culture, right? It's always I think it's a good thing to try to understand what makes things funny in different countries, right? And it's sort of a nice way to get to know the people and the culture and how they think and things like that. So that's what we're doing today, right? Something a little bit light. Hopefully it'll be fun, and it's not going to be too. It's not going to require me to focus too much, so that I can pay attention to the new system and what I'm doing and everything. And that's pretty much it. So, I'm a new student. Let me know, how often do you do live videos? Personally, for me, so if you're talking about my classes are every Wednesday, right? So every Wednesday, 3 p.m. Vancouver, Canada time is when I stream my classes. Kent's classes are on different days, and I always say this: the best way to find out when the classes are going to be is to subscribe. So let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me first go a little bit small so I can actually show you what I want to see. Oh, the smoothness! The smoothness! Here we go. So, Ronald Perez. Hi, Ronald. Hi, Ronald, and welcome to the class, guys. There's no reason to call me Mr. Karim or Sir or anything like that, right? Just use my name, right? Just say Karim, right? My name is okay. I'm perfectly okay if you just call me by my name. So no need for Mr. Karim or Sir or all that sort of stuff. All right, so please don't forget, you are watching this awesome free class and Kent's free classes and all the awesome free classes on Smrt on the Smrt English YouTube channel. So for all the people that always ask when is your stream and all of that, just go to the Smrt English YouTube channel. Make sure to hit the subscribe button, which is, let me go to the other side. See, I can do things like this now. I can go, oh, wait a second. What? Nothing happened. How do I do it? There we go. See, I can move. I can move the screen. So don't forget, hit this like button, right? The subscribe button, and hit the bell notifications. If you do the bell notifications and the subscription, it will tell you, right? You will get notifications, and you will know when the next stream is going to be, right? So please come to Smrt English on YouTube, subscribe, hit the bell. This is free, right? This is going to cost you nothing, because I've noticed some people have been asking about this. No, the streaming classes are free, right? These are 100% free. You don't have to pay for anything. Just subscribe to the channel, hit the bell notification, and you will know when the next videos are. Say my name, please, Karim. Abdurrahim Najm. There you go. I said your name. Welcome to the class, Abdurrahim, and thank you for coming. So that's it. So please just subscribe, hit the bell button, and you will know, right? So these videos, see, these are the videos. So this is the video that I'm doing right now. This is Kent's next class. It's going to be on the 24th. And this is Kent's other class after that. It's going to be on the 31st, right? So just subscribe to the channel, hit the bell button, and you guys will know when the next classes are going to be. Also, go all the way down to the page. You're going to find my face right there. Boom. Let me move around a little bit here. So there's my face. Click on my face, and if you do that, it's going to take you to this page, which is called Smrt English with Karim, right? So Smrt English with Karim. I do a lot of much shorter videos on this channel, and I've been more active lately because I have more free time these days. So I'm shooting a lot of videos actually these days, right? So yeah, all the time whenever I'm walking around in Vancouver, or if I see something interesting or something like that, I shoot a video about it. So I do two types of videos over there. So Vancouver Out and About, where I show you Vancouver, the city where I currently live. And I also do something called Phrases. There we go, Phrases with Karim, right? So I share an English phrase with you. I give you an example about it, and then you guys can guess what the phrase means in the comment section below the video, right? So please, if you would like, I would love it if you guys can also come to my channel. It's called Smrt English with Karim. and subscribe to me over there too, right? You'll get notifications about the new videos that I post. And the videos over there are much shorter, right? So there are videos that are about 1 minute, 2 minutes, 3 minutes maybe. I think the longest video was 4 minutes or something like that. So yeah, much lighter, much shorter videos that you guys can check out. Also, if you notice on the side here on my page, there's something called Food AF, and Food AF is my personal channel on YouTube, right? So it's called Food AF. It's not English related. I don't teach you any English, but I speak in English so you guys can practice listening. So yeah, it's about food. I like to cook. I like to eat. I like to feed people. So this is my personal channel, and it's about cooking. So if you like to eat or if you like cooking, come and check me out over there. It's called Food AF. So yeah, so hope I see you guys on my food channel too. What else did I want to say? One more thing. In all our videos, so remember, I'll say this one more time. Our videos are free. You're not going to have to pay anything for the Smrt videos that you watch. But on all our videos, in the description section, there's always a link. This one right here, it says 100% optional, right? So if you click on this link, it's going to take you to the main smartenglish.com website. And over here, this subscription is different, right? So this is the subscription where you pay money. And you're not really paying to watch the videos, right? Or anything. The videos are free. They're always going to be free, and they're going to be on YouTube for free forever. This is like think of it as support, right? As a donation, as you showing me and Kent a little bit of love or a little bit of appreciation. So if you like the videos that you do, if you feel that you get any value out of it, and you feel like you want to show us a little love for that, you can do this subscription, right? So it's $5 Canadian a month. You can do that with me. If you don't like me, you can do it to Kent. If you don't like either of us, or you just don't want to pay for the things that we do, that's absolutely fine, right? You can still watch the live classes for free. That is not going to change, right? So this is just something extra if you want to do it, right? And that's all that $5 is, right? So don't worry. That doesn't mean that if you don't pay the $5, you don't get access to anything. That's not true, right? We give you access to everything, so don't worry about that. This is just if you love us a little bit more than the free subscription on YouTube, you can do this. Gertrudis, hello Gertrudis, and welcome to the class. Thank you for coming. And Susanta Ash, hello Susanta, and just call me Karim, Susanta. No need for the sir. Also, I highly recommend this. Please join our Learn English on Facebook with Smrt. This is the name of our group on Facebook. It's a very large group. It's very active. People post things over there over time, and you can see this is me over there. So I always post on the group on Facebook to tell you about my class or about anything that I want to tell you guys, right? So come join the group on Facebook. This is the best place for you to ask questions that I don't have time to answer in the classroom or that I ignore, right? Because usually I don't like to answer questions that are not related to the lesson that I'm talking about, right? So this is a great place to do that. Go to the Facebook group, post your questions over there, and I promise you, I can guarantee somebody will always answer your questions, right? So do that on the Facebook. Next, and the last thing is Discord. So as you can see, Discord is really super cool. I'm loving Discord day by day. And yeah, it's nice. It's really active. You guys talk a lot on Discord, and you talk to me a lot, and we go back and forth. Actually, let me share that with you right now. So this is the link to Discord, and thanks to Julian, because Julian made me realize that my link was temporary. So I fixed that, and here is a link to that. So click on this link. It'll take you to a page that says you've been invited to Discord by Smrt or by me, and that's it. And then just click yes, and you'll join the group. And that's it. So Discord is really great, right? We have a lot of fun in Discord. We post videos and pictures, and we talk, and it's a lot of fun. And that's it. So that's the Discord link. All right, I think that's the intro done. So let's get to today's lesson. Before we start today's lesson, as usual, you guys know I have to tell you who the winner of movie quote of the week last week was, and the winner was Smrt, right? So Smrt, congratulations again! A virtual high five to you. Yeah. So this was the quote last week. It was, listen closely. I'd like to help you, but I can't. I'd like to tell you to take a copy of your policy to Norma Wilcox on Norma Wilcox. That's Wilcox on the 3rd floor, but I can't. And that's it. Yeah, high five, Smrt. Good job. So that was of course from the fantastic and very funny movie The Incredibles. So The Incredibles, which is an animated movie, super funny, very funny movie. If you haven't seen it yet, you seriously should go and check it out. It's really cool. So that was the quote from this movie last week, and Smrt got it as usual. No surprise there. But stick around till the end of class today, and I'm going to give you a new movie quote for this week. And by the way, this week's movie quote is awesome. I'm looking forward to today's movie quote. It's going to be cool. I like it. It's it's really funny, and I love it, and I love the character, and it's fantastic. And I'm looking forward to doing the movie quote at the end of today's lesson. So stick around, and I will tell you what that is later. Now, let's let's get to the cheesy jokes. All right, so I'll tell you what I'm going to do, since I'm supposed to use this new system where I look like this. Oh, that was not smooth. Where's the there we go. Right, so I'm supposed to look like this. So before I do that, let me share with you. I'm going to share with you my document. And hold on, where is it? So I need to anyone. Actually, let's just check first. Advanced. Anyone with the link? There we go. Save. Copy. Done. All right, so I'm going to paste this for you guys in the chat box, so you guys can have the same document that I'm going to be using for today, right? So you can follow much easier with me as we go along. Yeah, everybody's congratulating Smrt in the chat and complaining how nobody can ever beat Smrt. It happened. I think three times. Smrt, I'm sure you remember how many times, because you win all the time. But I think Smrt lost about 3 times or 4 times before. So it's possible, you guys. It's possible. Never lose hope. Never lose hope. All right, so here we go. So I'm going to go one by one. So these are the cheesy. Before I start, let's talk about cheesy, and what cheesy means, right? So what is a cheesy joke, or when you describe something as cheesy or corny, right? So cheesy from the word cheese, right? So CHEESY, cheesy, and corny from the word corn, CORN, and then Y. So if you do something and somebody tells you, "Oh man, that was so cheesy," or "Oh, that is so corny," right? What is that? What do you think that means? Somebody says something made of cheese. No, it's not something made of cheese. That's not what it means. If somebody says that, right? If somebody says, "Oh, that was so cheesy," think of it as silly, right? But silly in a way that's not cool, right? So it's not so bad that it's an insult. Like, you're not insulting anybody when you say that to them, but you're just saying, "Ah, man, that was so lame," or "That was so uncool," or "Ah, that is so cliche," right? So a lot of cliches, for example, are cheesy, right? A cliche is what? A cliche is something that everybody says, right? And you over dramatize it, or you say it too much that it becomes boring, it becomes cheap, it becomes cheesy, right? It becomes corny. Not disrespectful, right? It's not technically a very bad thing to say to somebody, right? Boring, yeah. Some boring things can be cheesy, yeah. Cliched, uninteresting, or lame, right? So the opposite of cool, right? The opposite of cool, right, is lame. And that's pretty much it. So that's what cheesy is, right? So forgive me if today's jokes are going to be a little bit cheesy, but hey, at least they're going to be safe jokes for the internet, right? Or at least for this channel. Dad jokes, yes, that's a great example, Lolly. Dad jokes are super cheesy. Dad jokes are very, very cheesy. Hi Karim, I'm a new student. My name is pronounced Jesse. By the way, thank you so much for telling me how to pronounce your name, because I would not have figured out I would not have figured out that your name was going to be pronounced Jesse, from the way that it's spelled. Hi Jesse, and welcome to the class. I hope you like a silly joke. Yes, right, a silly joke. So a kind of joke where most people would be like, right? Like they'll make fun of you and instead of really laugh for real. But also, some people just like cheesy jokes. I know a lot of people that actually enjoy the cheesiness of the jokes, right? That's why they like them. The cheesier the joke, the better for some people. Okay, so let's get to it, right? So let's do the first one. So I'm just following the document that I shared with you guys, right? So if you can't see the document right now, you have it already, right? So you can open it somewhere and you can follow along. All right, so the first one, what does the first one say? The first one says, remember these are jokes, right? So the first one says, what did, and let me just show you something to explain it also for the people that are not here. By the way, the empty spaces here, that's where the answer to the joke is, right? So that's the answer to the joke. If you want to see it, you have to change the text color to black, right? And then you'll see the answer. That's it, right? So just so you guys know what I'm doing. Okay, so the first one says what? What did the yoga instructor say when her landlord tried to evict her? All right, so before we answer, or before we tell you what the answer to the joke is, let's first understand what they're saying, so that when we say the answer, hopefully you'll understand why it's funny, or you'll see why it's funny. The reason also, by the way, the reason why I chose to do this today is usually if you go through these kinds of jokes, it's a good way to sort of see how people play with words, right? And the extra meanings, because you know sometimes in English a word has more than one meaning. So these kinds of jokes are fantastic, really, to see how people play around with words, right? And what makes something funny or smart or interesting or cheesy, right? Or whatever it is. So there's going to be probably a lot of vocabulary that we're going to go over today. So first thing, why did the yoga instructor, so I guess everybody knows what a yoga instructor is, right? Somebody who teaches yoga. So what did she say when her landlord, and if you guys remember, I actually did this in a vocabulary lesson a long time ago. The landlord is the person who, it could be the owner, the person who owns the house that you're renting, or it could be the person who comes and just takes your rent every month, right? So the landlord is usually the owner of the house which you are renting. So, one more time, what did the yoga instructor say when her landlord tried to evict her? So what is to evict somebody? To evict very simply means to kick somebody out of the house, right? So if your landlord is trying to evict you, that means he or she, they are trying to get you to leave the house. They don't want you to stay there anymore for whatever reason, right? Maybe you did not pay your rent on time all the time, or you were late a few times in the rent, or you damaged the house some way, or you got a lot of complaints from your neighbors. The reason is not important, but the point is to evict somebody means to get them out of the house that they are staying in, right? To expel, yeah, to get out, yeah, pretty much, right? Okay, so one more time. Now we know what the different words mean. Let's take a look at the sentence one more time. What did the yoga instructor say when her landlord tried to evict her? So what did she say when the landlord tried to evict her? And the answer is namaste. Man, that is so corny. Namaste. So you guys know what namaste is, right? So namaste is the thing that Indians say to show respect, and it's a type of greeting, right? So it's a type of greeting, a way to say hello, a way to say thank you. It's a kind of way to show respect. So why is this funny? Why is this funny here? Because namaste, if you break it down, right? If you break it down, it sounds like you're saying nah, like no, I'ma stay. I'm going to stay, right? So the landlord is trying to evict the tenant or trying to get the yoga instructor to leave, and she's saying nah, no, I'm going to stay, right? So nah, namaste. And that's it, right? So that's the joke. The joke is you're linking namaste because it sounds a little bit closer to somebody who's saying, nah, I'm gonna stay. I'm gonna stay here. I'm not leaving. I'm going to stay. So yes, like Rosa's saying, right? Rosa's saying, no, I'm gonna stay, right? No, I'm gonna stay. And that's it, right? So that's why we call this a cheesy or a very corny joke, right? So some people will be like, "Oh, dude," right? Or some people might really enjoy it or like it. And that's it, right? So what did the yoga instructor say when her landlord tried to evict her? Namaste, namaste, right? So I'm going to stay. Nah, I must stay. And that's it, right? So that's that. Yes, it's very, very cheesy, Rosa. I told you guys we're going to be doing cheesy jokes today, so no complaints. Don't complain about how lame the jokes are. They're supposed to be. Oh, and JB. JZ. JB's in the house. Hey, JB, welcome. I didn't see you there. All right, next one. Cheesy indeed. I told you guys. I promised you cheesiness, and I will deliver. Maximum cheesiness today. So here we go. The next one says, why did the mushroom go to the party? Why did the mushroom go to the party? So let me start using this new stuff here. Let me go big. Bum 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 bum. So why did the mushroom go to the party? Lolly, I think is cheating. Lolly's looking at the answers, but that's pretty much it. I wonder, did Julian fix the buttons? I don't know. No, nothing happens, not yet. I still have to tell Julian to fix the hotkeys. Because he was fungi champignon. Champignon is mushroom in French. Gertrude says, I know this. All right, so what is it then? Isabella Ahmed, hello Isabella, welcome to the class, says pizza delivery. No. So why did the mushroom go to the party? Everybody knows what a mushroom is, right? It's that vegetable. Technically, it's not a vegetable; it's a fungus. But so, what is the answer? Why did the mushroom go to the party? Well, the mushroom went to the party because he was a fungi. Cheesy, so cheesy. Oh, dude. All right. So why? Because he was a fungi. So what is fungi? Fungi actually, if you the word yeah, there we go. Just like Gertrudis is writing it in the chat. So fungi is the plural of fungus, right? Which is what a mushroom is, right? A mushroom is a kind of fungus. So the plural for fungus is fungi, and if you can see it, right? It sounds like a fun guy, right? So a man, G-U-Y, like you're a fun person, you're a fun guy, right? So that's the joke, right? Why did the mushroom go to the party? Well, because he was a fun guy. You know what the problem is? I just realized this video is going to be on YouTube forever. Oh, the cheesiness that is going to exist forever on YouTube. See, that's the point. I'm trying to show you, right? I'm trying to show you how English speakers use words, right, that sound similar to other words, or words that have a double meaning sometimes to make things funny, right, or to make a joke. It's a good way to show you how people use the language. Who does like you're enjoying them a lot? Yeah. Yes. I'm not saying that it's not so much that I'm enjoying the jokes as much as I'm realizing how much of a fool I'm making out of myself today by presenting all these cheesy jokes to you. But yeah. Don't get this really. Okay. So let's try to let's try to show you what I'm trying to do here, right? So a mushroom is a fungus, okay? A mushroom is a kind of fungus. So we have vegetables, we have animals, we have viruses, we have things like that, and fungus, right? So fungus is a mushroom, Abdurrahim. So the plural of fungus is fungi. And fungi sounds like you're typing fun guy, right? So fungi, it sounds exactly as if you are saying that person or he is a fun guy. That means he's a fun person, right? He's an interesting person. So that's it. That's why it's funny. Why did the mushroom go to the party? Because the mushroom was a fun guy. It was a fun person, right? He was a fun person. And that's it, right? So that's the premise, or that's the joke, pretty much. Let's go to the next one. So the sound is important. Yes, the sound is very important here because that's why this joke works. Because it sounds exactly like you're saying fungi, right? That is why the joke works. And you'll see another example later on, Rosa, why that's exactly the same, right? It works because the word sounds exactly like another word, right? But it has a different meaning. Abdurrahim gets it. All right, great, fantastic, very good. And by the way, this is common in all languages, right? So everybody does this in their own language. I just wanted to show you some examples of how we do it in English sometimes. All right, cheesy joke number 3. Cheesy joke. You know that the I think I did this before here, right? The trailers, the guy from the movie trailers, his voice. One man this summer. All right. Next one. Why did the farmer win an award? Why did the farmer win an award? So I think everybody knows what a farmer is, right? People who work on a farm, right? People who grow vegetables or take care of or raise animals for us to eat, right? These are farmers. Why did the farmer win an award? So an award is what? Award is like a prize, right? A gift that somebody gives to you for doing something well, or doing some kind, or getting some kind of achievement. And Lolly has the answer again. I think Lolly's cheating. She's getting the answers from the document. So, why did the farmer win an award? Why did he win a prize? The answer is because he was outstanding in his field. He was outstanding in his field. That's the answer. And the corniness, the cheesiness is real. All right, so let's break down the answer and see why this is a joke or why it's funny. So, outstanding is a way to say what? Outstanding means amazing, right? Outstanding is a way to say that somebody is amazing, somebody is fantastic, somebody is excellent at doing something, right? Whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. So, outstanding is just an adjective that is similar to awesome, amazing, you're fantastic, you're unbelievable, right? Anything like that. So, why did he win an award? So usually, if you get an award, that probably means you were outstanding. That means you were probably very good at something. But this is extra funny because I'm asking you about a farmer. And outstanding, if we break it down, right? So outstanding, this is the adjective that means cool, that means awesome, that means great, right? But it also sounds like outstanding, right? So for example, if I say he was outstanding in the garden, right? So outstanding as separate words, it just means that you're outstanding. So that's why it's super funny, this one, because why did the farmers work in the field? So he was outstanding. Now, outstanding here works as the farmer is outstanding in his field, right, his farm. Or, at the same time, he was outstanding. He was great in his field, which means in his in his industry, in his field of work, his profession, and in this case, farming. So there we go. I actually do like this one because I actually think this is a really smart one, right? It's because the word it works on both meanings, and both meanings fit the farmer, right? It's just I don't know. I think this one's really, really good. It's a very good. It's a very smart use of words. So there we go. Why did the farmer win an award? Because he was outstanding in his field. That was a good one. I like that one. I don't care if that one is cheesy. I like it. Sometimes cheesy is not bad. All right. The next. Let's take a look at the next one. So much. What you want to say, Lithi, is so much cheesiness. Right? So because you said much, right? So much cheesiness, or it's so cheesy. It's so cheesy, or it's very cheesy. But with much, you can't really say cheesy. It doesn't work. All right, let's carry on. Super cheesy joke number, or let's do the movie voice. Next, number 4. Because the farmer's expertise in his field. Yeah, pretty much. Yes, that's why it's funny, right? Because it works in many things. Okay, what do sea monsters eat? This one is really cheesy, by the way. Like I wouldn't laugh if I heard this, right? I'd just go, oh my god, that was so cheesy. But yeah, so but it's cheesy, so I have to show it to you. So, what do sea monsters eat? So, monsters, right? Any monsters from the sea. The point is they're from the sea, right? What do sea monsters eat? They eat fish and chips. Oh my god, fish and chips. So, what do sea monsters eat? They eat fish and chips. It's very, yeah, I would say that's very British. Although fish and chips are pretty common, to be honest. I would say pretty much everywhere in the world, really. Everybody, I've never been anywhere that I couldn't find fish and chips. Can I say it's many cheesy? It's many. No, that doesn't work, Silvio. It doesn't work. It's very cheesy. It's so cheesy. It's extremely cheesy. There's so much cheesiness. My favorite is when I say the real at the end of something. So, for example, I would say, oh, the cheese or the cheesiness is real, right? The cheesiness is real. It means, oh my God, there's so much. It's so much, right? The cheesiness is real, and this is a modern. I would say this is a current slang or a current expression. Love this. Oh, I'm good. I'm happy that you guys are getting the jokes. That's good. Karim, I'm not good at English jokes. My humble opinion, when a joke is not fly, it's not a joke for me. But as a second language student, I will try my best. Yeah, you should try your best. Even if you don't get the joke, right? Or if it's not funny for you, it's interesting to understand how different cultures look at these things and how they combine them. You made me laugh. Oh, great, fantastic. It's good that I made you laugh. That's good. It's good to laugh. Laughing is healthy. Cheesy is an adverb. I would say it's an adjective. No, it's an adjective. Huda says this is my first class to join live, and it's a very nice start. Fantastic. That's great. I'm happy that you're enjoying the class, Huda. All right, carrying on. Oh, sorry, I didn't finish explaining this one. So I think this one's pretty clear, right? Fish and chips and ships sound very similar, right? There isn't really much difference except for the ch and the sh sound in the beginning. So chips and ships pretty much sound the same, and that's why it's funny, right? That's what the joke is, right? It sounds similar to fish and chips. But because they're sea monsters, they eat fish and ships, right? And that's it. That's pretty much the joke. What? Oh, okay. JB's just giving some suggestions. All right. Okay, this next one is. Oh man, the next one is cheesy also. It's really cheesy. Okay, so what did the tomato, or the tomato, wherever you are, tomato. So what did the tomato say to the other tomato during a race, right? So you have two tomatoes, they're in a race, or actually I should go this side for the screen. Right, so you have two tomatoes and they're in a race. So what did one tomato say to the other tomato during the race? It said, hey, ketchup. Ketchup. So why is this funny? Why is this funny? Because everybody knows ketchup, right? That sauce, tomato sauce that you put, usually most people put it on French fries or something like that. But, oh yeah, see Kubra, see that expression? The expression that Kubra made right there, that is the expression when something is cheesy, right? When something is cheesy, you're like, really? Right? So that's a very good reaction. So ketchup sounds like catch up, right? That's what ketchup, it's similar, right? It's very, very close. Are you serious, man? Yeah, exactly. After my face, are you serious, man? There you go. Right? So ketchup sounds like catch up. And what does catch up mean? Catch up means when somebody is behind you, or they're not at the same speed, or they're falling behind, you say, hey, catch up, right? Catch up. Like stay up to the same level as I am, right? Or at my speed, or stay where I am. And that's it, right? So that's the joke. That's why it's funny, right? Because it's ketchup, but at the same time, it sounds like catch up. And that's it. So that's why this is a joke, right? Or that's why it's supposed to be funny. Okay, carrying on. Cheesy joke number 6. Number 6. What do you call a factory that sells good products? this one's cheesy, but I like it. Oh man. All right, so what do you call a factory that sells good products? What do you call a factory that sells good products? Well, you call it a satisfactory. Oh my God. Oh man, a satisfactory, right? I like this one. I like this one. I'll be honest. I like it. I think this one's pretty cool. I can only hear my left side. Yes, I know there's a problem with the audio. It's mono. It's not stereo. I don't know why yet, but I haven't seen Julian since last week, so I'm going to tell him about that. But yes, usually the sound at the moment only comes out from the left side. So satisfactory. If something is satisfactory, that means what? Satisfactory is an adjective that explains that something is good, right? It's good enough. It's acceptable. It's good enough for me, right? So what do you call a factory that sells good products? A satis, and because factory is part of the word satisfactory, right? So that's why this one is a joke, right? Yeah. So what do you call a factory that sells good products? A satisfactory. A satisfactory. And that's cheesy joke number 6. Oh man, I think at the end of this lesson, the embarrassment from all the cheesiness is going to get to me, but we'll see. We'll see how it goes. All right, carrying on. Number 7. So what did one hat say to the other hat? I had to put this one in here because you know I love hats, so I had to have a cheesy joke about hats, and I found one about hats. So what did one hat say to the other hat? Oh, that's good. That's actually very good, Lithi. That's really, really good. I like that. That's a good answer. What did one hat say to the other hat? Hats off. Hats off. That's pretty good because it sounds like hands off, but at the same time, hats off is something that we say. That is actually a very smart. I like that. That is not the answer, by the way, to this joke, but that works. That is very, very good. Well done, Liffy. A virtual high five to Liffy. Yeah, that was very good. That was actually really, really good. Very, very pleased with that. So, what did one hat say to the other? It said, "Hey, you stay here. I'm gonna go on ahead." Come on. That's really good. I like that one. Oh man. Yes, a high five, Lithy. A high five to you. So that's a really good one. I like that one. What did one hat say to the other one? It's like, "Hey, you stay here. I'm gonna go on ahead." Now, why is that funny? Because to go ahead means to continue, right? I'm gonna go ahead. That means, hey, you wait here, I'll go ahead, right? That means I'm going to carry on. I'm going to continue. But at the same time, if you read it, it sounds like you're saying, I'm going to go on ahead, which is basically what a hat does, right? That's what you do with hats. You put them on your head. So, or that's where hats go. They go on top of heads. So that's a really smart. I like that one because it's a natural answer to the question that sounds normal, but at the same time, it's pretty cool. So you stay here. Hey, you stay here. I'm gonna go on ahead. Okay, on ahead. So that's it. That's why that one's funny. That's and I would say it's cheesy. That's also cheesy. Dina from Palestine. Hello, Dina, and welcome to the class. Thank you so much for coming. Your explanation is more funny than the cheesy joke. Well, that's good. I hope something at least today is funny because usually cheesy jokes are not that much. They're not that. That's why we call them cheesy, right? Most of the time they're not that funny. They're more. This face, right? This is the kind of reaction you get for cheesy jokes after you hear one. I am very late. Don't worry about it. No problem, Dina. Don't worry about it whatsoever. The classes don't go away. After the class is finished, it's going to be on the channel, and you can watch it as many times as you like, at any time that you like, right? So don't worry if you're late. That's fine. Just try to be on time next week, right? Okay. Next, number 8. So what do you call a singing computer? What do you call a singing... Oh, I remember this one. This one's good. I remember this one now. All right. So what do you call a singing computer? We have started, Cobra is what you want to say. We have started a few minutes ago. We have started a few. When you say a few, you have to say a few what, right? So a few minutes, a few hours, a few moments, something, right? You have to tell me something. So what do you call a singing computer? That's very simple. Adele. Oh, man. Oh, the cheesiness is so real. Yes, exactly, Gertrudis. For the brand Dell, right? So everybody, you guys know this, right? Dell is a very, very, very famous brand of computers. Right? So Dell is just a brand, right? It's a brand, this brand, right? So everybody knows this logo. That's a Dell computer, right? So Dell, right? So Adele, what you're actually saying is a Dell, like a Dell computer or a Dell laptop. Hey, I want to buy a Dell laptop, right? So that's it. What do you call a singing computer? Adele, but we're spelling it the same way we spell Adele's name, right? So the singer Adele, this singer, right? Everybody knows Adele, right? She's the, what does she sing? That's what's the song? Hello from the outside. That one. so that's Adele, and that's it. Her name sounds as if you are saying Adele, right? And that's why yeah. So I think that's a good one. I like that one. So much cheesiness. I know, right? So cheesy. Hello, it's me. Oh yeah, that song. The cheesiness. So what do you call a singing computer? Adele. I like it. I like that one. Cobra's leaving. The cheesiness was too much for Cobra. I hope you're joking, Cobra, and that it wasn't so bad. All right. What has 4 wheels and flies? What has 4 wheels and flies? This one is cheesy. This one's cheesy. So what has 4 wheels and flies? No sound. Boom 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 boom. Nope, I have sound. Sound is okay, Abdurrahim. Sound is absolutely fine. If you're using headphones, make sure that you're using the left one. That's the only one that the sound comes out of at the moment. We are going to fix that soon, hopefully, when I get a hold of Julian. But yeah. So if you're using headphones, make sure you're listening on the left side. If not, just use the regular ones. The car from Back to the Future. What has 4 wheels and yes. The car from Back to the Future. That's true. Karim, the speed of your pronunciation is the same as your classroom lessons. That depends, because I changed my speed. I talk, like you'll notice even in these live streams, right? There will be some things that I will speak at a normal speed, and some things that I will enunciate a little bit better than normal, and sometimes I'll repeat things or I'll say things slowly. But I vary it, right? So, and part of the reason for this is for you guys to slowly get used to that, right? So I usually repeat new words that I introduce, or if I want to make sure that you know how to pronounce something, or just to make sure that you guys get the point that I'm talking across. But many other times, yeah, like now, many other times, right? Sometimes I'll speed up a little bit because I don't want you guys to stay stuck on that way of speaking, right? But yeah, I definitely do a little teacher voice when I'm speaking, right? So I change how I do things and say things sometimes, but I do that on purpose. Okay, so what has 4 wheels and flies? Ready for the cheesiness? Here we go. A garbage truck. I can't even laugh for that one. That's how cheesy it is. Very cheesy. So, so why a garbage truck? Because a garbage truck has 4 wheels and flies, right? Flies also means flies, right? Like flies that fly, like the insect, right? So those types of flies, right? So these types of flies. Let's take them off the screen. There's no need to look at flies for too much. But that's it, right? That's why the joke works, right? Or that's why that's why this one works. So what has 4 wheels and flies, right? The insects. But it sounds like you're asking about something that flies. So like Rosa said, the car from the movie Back to the Future, the DeLorean. So that's it, right? See, now you guys get it, right? Very cheesy. I told you, very, very cheesy. Super, super cheesy, this one. What has 4 wheels and flies? A garbage truck. So cheesy. All right, next. 2 more, and I'll what's it called? I'll stop torturing you with all this cheesiness for today, right? Too much cheesiness is not good. So 2 more, and we'll cut it. We'll cut today's lesson there. Okay. Number 10. Number 10. So, what did the ocean, right? What did the ocean say to the shore? What is the shore? The shore is the part where the seawater meets the sand, right? We call this the shore, right? Or the shoreline, some people say also. So, what did the ocean say to the shore? What did the ocean say to the shore? Hello. No, that's not what it said. What did the ocean say to the floor? Ready for maximum cheesiness, all right? Maximum cheesiness. Here we go. What did the ocean say to the shore? Nothing. It just waved. It oh, so bad, so bad. What did the ocean say to the shore? Nothing. It just waved. And I guess you guys can guess this one, right? Because the sea or the ocean, it has waves, right? It has waves. So waves like that, right? So we call those waves, right? So and of course it's funny because it sounds like, oh, nothing, it just waved, right? This is also waving, right? If you say hi or bye to someone, this action here is called waving, right? So so that's it. That's why it's a cheesy joke, right? Because that's the understanding behind that, right? So what did the ocean say to the shore? Nothing. It just waved. That's it. So much cheesiness. So much cheesiness. All right, last one. Last one is not bad, but it's still cheesy. But it's okay. It's not bad. It's a pretty decent one. So last one, and that will be it for today's for today's lesson. So why does a chicken coop only have 2 doors? Why does a chicken coop only have 2 doors? And so you get the joke. You get why it's funny. Let's first explain what a chicken coop is, right? So what's a chicken coop? Bow. This is a chicken coop, right? So very simply, a chicken coop is, I guess if you want to call it a house, a house for chicken. So basically, that's it. We just call this a coop, right? So those things that you build that you keep chicken inside, or where the chicken usually sleep at night, or they lay their eggs, or a chicken shelter. Very good, JB. That's a good word. Thank you for that. Shelter. That's pretty much it, right? So that's what a chicken coop. That's what a chicken coop is, right? And of course, there's a million different versions, right? So you can make it look like whatever you really want, right? So it's just an area where the chickens stay, right? Or a shelter for the chicken, or a chicken house, as some of you are saying. So what is the cheesiness for this one? So why does a chicken coop only have 2 doors, right? So doors, right? So you can enter and exit, I guess, right? So why does a chicken coop only have excuse me, I can't even keep a straight face before this one. I know how cheesy it's going to be. So why does a chicken coop only have 2 doors? The answer is cheesiness to the extreme. Here we go. Because if it had 4 doors, it would be a chicken sedan. Oh, so what is what is a sedan? So first of all, why is this joke funny, right? This joke is funny because coop is also so for example, if I type Honda, see that word, C-O-U-P-E, we also pronounce this word coupe, right? So a Honda coupe, very simply, coupe is any car that has 2 doors, and it's usually considered more of a sporty kind of car, right? So 2 doors, fast, usually expensive, those types of cars, we call them coupe, right? So if you want to buy, hey, I've always wanted to buy a coupe. I think they're fun, right? Or I've always wanted to buy a coupe. With an open top, right? Where no top on top of you when you're sitting in the car. So that's it. So these types of cars are called coupe. So that's why it's funny, because we're saying, why does a chicken coupe only have 2 doors? Well, because if it had 4 doors, it will be a chicken sedan. And what is a sedan? A sedan is any car that has 4 doors, right? So family cars usually are sedan cars. So any car that looks like this, right? So a car that has 4 doors, it's not a high car. We call those SUVs or 4-wheel drives or something like that, right? But normal cars with 4 doors, we call them sedans, right? So, so that's it. That's why that's why this joke works, right? Because chicken coop and car coupe, right? So they sound the same, right? They have the same sound. So so it's funny when you say that. Oh, it's not going to work because if it's 4 doors, it's not going to be a chicken coop. It will be a chicken sedan. And that's it. That's that's our cheesy jokes for cheesy jokes lesson for today. Hopefully you guys had a little bit of fun, learned some vocabulary, and understood how English speakers, right, how we play around with words and how we try to make them funny or play around with the meanings of different words and things like that. That's yeah. So that's it. That was today's lesson. I wanted to do something different, something interesting, and hopefully something that was a little fun. Which was kind of scary because when I decided to do something different and fun, I chose cheesy jokes, and that's a risk, right? Because you never know how people are going to react to cheesiness. But but hopefully you guys enjoyed it. And that's yeah, that's pretty much it. So that's this week's class. I'll put the link one more time, by the way, in case you came a little bit later and you didn't see it. So here it is. It's in the chat box. You guys can click on it, and you'll have the same document that we've been working from today. Adriano, hello Adriano, and hello to Brazil. How are the pasuquitas over there? Man, I miss pasuquitas. I haven't had a pasuquita in a long time. But hello Adriano, and welcome to the class. Thank you for coming from Brazil. It's over. Yes, Jesse, that's it. It's over. Today was a quick and nice and light, quick class. Oh, thank you, Abdurrahim. Thank you very much. Just remember, please just call me Karim, right? No need for Mr. or Sir or any of those words, right? Just use my name. My name is okay. You can use my name. Do you know pasuquitas? Of course I know pasuquitas. I can eat, you know the box of pasuquitas, the 1 kilogram box. I can eat those. I can eat one of those boxes in like 10 days. So I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So who was it? Silvio, and Silvio's asking. So I'll show you what pasuquitas are. So Pasoquita is a Brazilian sweet or candy or something like that. That's basically made from peanuts, and it is one of my favorite things in the world. I am addicted to pasuquitas. Oh man, now I feel sad because I don't have any pasuquitas at home. So so yeah, your face feature is like Egyptian. That's interesting. That's very interesting because I am Egyptian. Maybe that's why. Maybe that's why. But who knows? How does it taste? It tastes like the best thing ever. It's beautiful. You should if you have a way to get some pasuquitas, or if you have a friend that can send you some pasuquitas or something, try it. And they're awesome with ice cream. Oh, so good with ice cream. What do you guys? Everybody seems to be okay in the chat. All right, so let me. What do I want to do? Let me do my intro. I'll do my intro real quick. And then I will give you guys movie quote of the week for this week, which is awesome. Stick around till the end because movie quote is super cool this week. I'm very excited about movie quote this week. And that's it. And then I'll sign off, and I'll see you guys. I'll see you guys next week. So here we go. Don't forget, please, everybody, if you have not done so yet, please, 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 don't forget to subscribe to us on the Smrt English channel. So that's where you're watching this show right now. That's where you're watching this awesome free class right now. So Smrt English on YouTube. Please don't forget, subscribe and hit the bell button, and then you will never have to wonder when is the next class, right? They will tell you when the next class is going to be. Not just me and Kent and anybody else who is going to be streaming on this channel, right? If you subscribe and hit the bell button, you guys are going to know basically when the next class is going to be. Also, very important is you need to go all the way down. You'll find my face, click on my face, boop, and it will take you to my page, which is called Smrt English with Karim. It's part of the Smrt page, but it's a different subscription, right? So you can also subscribe to me over there. It's free. This costs you nothing, right? We will never ask you for money for the streaming classes, right? That's always going to be free, right? So please subscribe to me over there. I post videos that are much shorter, right? So 3 minutes, 2 minutes, a minute and a half, right? Very short videos. Usually two kinds of videos. One video I show you different places around Vancouver. The other video I give you guys a phrase. I give you an example using the phrase, and then I let you guess what it means in the comment section below. So come and check me out over there too, and hopefully you'll like it, right? The videos are much shorter, so hopefully it'll be easier to watch over there, some of these videos. My personal channel on YouTube, if you don't know that I have one, is called Food AF. So just type Food AF at the top of YouTube, and it's the first thing that comes up, right? So this is my personal channel. It's not English. I don't teach English, but I speak in English, right? So if you're interested in practicing listening, that's a good place to do that, right? So come and watch me cook some food, have some fun, basically. And yeah, hopefully you'll like it, right? So I hope to see you on my food channel. Be pretty cool. Don't forget also, guys, if you really want to, you don't have to, but if you really want to, at the bottom of all of our videos, there's pretty much a link that takes you to smartenglish.com, to the live. All our videos, right? If you look at the description in the videos, it'll take you there. And this is the optional part, right? So the people that get confused about, is this free or not? Yes, it's free. But if you want to support Kent and I, if you want to donate, if you want to show a little bit of appreciation, a little bit of love, buy us a coffee, buy us a donut, something like that. This is what this is for, right? So this is what the $5 a month Canadian is for. You don't have to do this. This is absolutely optional, right? Only if you feel like you want to do it. If you don't want to, we still love you. We still want you to come and watch our free stuff, and we will still give you and provide you guys free stuff, right? So don't worry about that. This is completely optional. Only if you want to do it, we would appreciate it. The Facebook group, it's called Learn English on Facebook with Smrt. This is a great place for you guys to post the questions that I don't have time to answer during the live class, or the questions that I ignore, because I usually like to only focus on the lesson that I'm talking about. Easy math, much love, peace, and chapow to you. Thank you very much. So I recommend you do that here, right? Learn English on Facebook with Smrt. Post your questions over here. Somebody will definitely answer the questions for you. Jacqueline, you're very, very welcome. Have a good night, or a good morning, or a good evening, whatever time it is, wherever you are. Thank you for coming to the class. So yeah, so Learn English on Facebook. The Discord, please don't forget. I'm going to give you guys the new link for the Discord. If I gave it to you before, that's fine. You don't need the new link. I'm just saying for the people who did not get it before, right? So people who did not get it before, here's the link. This will invite you to our Discord group. It's free. It's going to cost you nothing, and you're going to join the awesome family, right? So come and join us over there. As you can see, it's very active. We're always talking. We're always chatting with each other, and it's fun, right? I even created some classes because of some suggestions that you guys have given me on Discord. So thank you for that, and I think that is pretty much it. So let's go big. Let's go big. Are you ready for some smoothness? Watch how smooth this transition is if I don't mess it up and look very uncool. So here we go. Oh, smooth, so smooth. Where is Tito? Tito is, what's the time now? Tito's at school right now. Where? Yeah, he's still at school. Farah, how can I join? I'm not sure what you are asking about. How can you join what, Farah? What are you talking about? Are you talking about the Discord? Are you talking about the Smrt channel? I am not sure what you mean. Ain't the same the real. Man, I love saying that name. Welcome. You're a bit late. Ain't the same. It's I'm wrapping up here. But welcome anyway. Thank you for having the intention of showing up. I appreciate it. Discord. Oh, Discord. Just click on the link that I just typed in Farah. It will take you to Discord. It will say you've been invited. Accept. If you don't have an account, it will ask you to make an account. It's free. Don't worry about it. So just make an account, and that's it. That's basically how you join. Judith was picking up what I was putting down. I love it when you guys use things that we have explained before. It really makes me happy. It shows that you retain, you remember, you keep the information, and it also shows that you're studying or you're at least trying to practice, which is fantastic. I love that. Thank you, Judith. On which topic is the next class going to be? I don't know. I have no idea. I usually don't plan it out so far ahead, and I choose like maybe one day before, or sometimes I choose on the same day, right? A few hours before the class starts. So I don't know. I have no idea what the next class is going to be about. All right, here we go. Are you guys ready? Dun, 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 dun. So a movie quote. I'll give you guys the movie quote. Try to see if you know what it is, because there's a lot of new people here today. If how we play movie quote of the week is, I'm going to say the movie quote of the week. I'll try to act it out and do the voice and do the accent and all that sort of stuff. And if you know the movie, don't tell me in the chat right now, right? I'm going to ignore your answer and I will delete it. So if you know the movie, don't tell me in the chat. After I finish, I'm going to say goodbye. I'm going to play music for about 1 minute and then I will close the video. After I close the video, you will see the comment section appear and then you can write in the comment section. You have to write the correct movie name and whoever's first wins, right? And that's how we do that. So please, if you know, please don't tell me in the chat. Okay, let's do the movie quote. So here it is. Dude, this quote is so cool, so cool. All right, so this is somebody entering a place, and then this person talks to them, and they say, all right, this voice is a bit hard in the accent, man. It's not easy, but I'll try. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kog. I'm kind of the leader in here. I'm made of rocks, as you can see, but don't let that intimidate you. You don't need to be afraid unless you're made of scissors. Just a little rock, paper, scissors joke for you there. That's it. That's the phrase. Or that's the quote. I'll do it one more time. One more time. And it goes like this. Allow me to introduce myself. My name is Kog. I'm kind of like the leader in here. I'm made of rocks, as you can see, but don't let that intimidate you. You don't need to be afraid unless you're made of scissors. Just it's just a little rock, paper, scissor joke for you. And that's it. That's the movie phrase. If you know what movie this is from, be sure to tell me in the comment section below after the video is done, and I will see you guys next week, pretty much. So, and that's it. So until I see you guys next week, don't forget, please, by the way, I just want to say something, guys. If you watch our videos, if you like the video, if you feel that you have gotten any benefit at all, please hit the like button, right? It really makes a difference. It makes a big difference because it tells YouTube basically that depending on how many people watch the video versus how many people like the video or dislike the video, it tells YouTube, right? It tells YouTube that, oh, people like this kind of stuff, and then YouTube sort of like tries to get us to reach more people that are similar like you guys, right? So please, it really does make a huge difference, and it costs you guys nothing, right? It's less than a second of your time, only if you like it, right? If you don't like the video, hey, hit the don't like button, right? But if you like it, if you appreciated anything from the video, if you enjoyed it, if you had fun, if you learned something, if you've benefited in any way at all, it makes a big difference for us, guys. Please, we'd appreciate it if you hit the like button on the videos that you like. So if you like it, if you like. And that's pretty much it. So that's enough of me jabbering on. So I'm going to sign off, and I'll let you guys go, and I'll see you guys next week. So wonderful people of Smrt and beautiful people of the world, until I see you next Wednesday, 3 p.m. Vancouver time, good morning, a good evening, and a good night. Shapow!
Thank you.